So this past June, I attended and vended at the Village of Mothers Flower Fest, and this was their first annual Flower Fest at the Heart Department in hopes to raise money for the Heart Department as well as for moms. This event was a beautiful day of well-being, bringing together community in the BIPOC community, as well as creating a space for small vendors like myself, as well as Imani's Gardens and other vendors I'll include in this video. A place to connect and support the community. Indy and I are at the Village of Mothers Flower Fest. I'm vending my sea moss, and we are about to actually do the ceremony, the crowning ceremony at the altar over here. You guys can see it's pretty beautiful.
And then one of the co-founders.
She was the mastermind behind Village of Mothers, and we teamed up together to really breathe life into this organization. It started 1 year ago in this very month. We gathered with about 20 women, and we started to envision what this collective dream would be. We started to envision what it would look like if mothers were being supported in our society through alternative medicine solutions, through simple creativity and practical, skills and tools and birth services, and just the list goes on and on. But we started to plant and cultivate these little seeds, and it turned into this. A whole room full of communities and aunts and uncles and mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and babies that now breathe life into this space and make it something so unique.
Spirits of the South. Sound
aspects. So these are some capsules that me and some beautiful healers have created and crafted to support the community.
Thank you. That is what I'm I work with
Not even recording. So I just want to shout out Imani's Gardens because they are known for having some of the best fruit in LA, like seeded watermelons, exotic fruits, all that good stuff. Yeah. I love seeing moments of veneration and celebration, so seeing the founders have a photo booth set up for the mamas as well as for themselves to celebrate themselves for this moment was dope. And of course, seeing my love and my baby together, just having fun at the flower festival was amazing, and just other elements of children being celebrated as well as attendees. We were celebrated as well for our presence.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much.
So you can write something too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Clap once if you can hear me. What I do in that action was I just jumped off a cliff because I had no education like this. I had no information about what to do. And I was pretty...
This doesn't stop the fertilization of an egg. What it stops is that egg implanting into your uterine lining. So it is what is called an implantation inhibitor. It inhibits implantation. It's not a true contraceptive. So I was corrected. I get corrected by teachers. I have a wonderful gang of folks that are very knowledgeable in this space, thank goodness, because it takes all of us. We have a lot of old school knowledge. They said this is not an emergency contraceptive for two things. A, it's not a contraceptive.
Yay! Indy, you pulling cards? Tarot baby. So as y'all see, this day was filled with education and learning indigenous practices so that we can become more connected, more aware, and in turn be able to help and service society through healthy bodies. In between events, people showed love, stopped by the sea moth booth. Jack and Indy helped me. Lizzie Jeff came on and just had a sensuality class, as well as honored the founders of Village of Mothers and just had everyone vibing, chilling. enjoying some Drew Martin, you feel me?
So these are actually gifted from some of my friends over at the Drew Martin brand. They show love. I really appreciate the work that they do. And they create these really special low dose pre-rolls. So for people that might not necessarily want to get super baked, you feel me? Maybe lightly toasted with the sensual feminine herbs infused into it. And so cannabis is a really big part of my journey, of my path, just as a woman, you know, as an artist, as a goddess existing in this world. And you know, the energy and essence of cannabis, you feel me, is the feminine energy, because without her birthing the nuggets, how would we enjoy it and smoke it? And so part of my intention is to just bring back awareness around that, because, you know, in our culture, it has, you know, become one particular narrative. And so what about us? What about our rituals? What about the goddess? What about the divine feminine healing energy, the sacredness, the ritual, the spirituality of it? And so I would like to set an intention for right now and for the rest of this evening, for the rest of our lives, that we stay rooted in our truths, in our authenticity, that we remember to take care of ourselves, to show up for ourselves, so that we can continue to show up for each other, because community is a gift. Community is medicine. And it's really important that we, you know, establish spaces like this so that we can come together and check in with each other. You feel me? Because as magical and high vibrational as we all are, life still be life and shit gets wild. You feel me? Shit does hit the fan from time to time. And so it's important for us to just remember to stay rooted in our rituals and our intention. And so more life, more love, more peace, more pleasure, more sensuality, more fun, more.
And in between workshops, I was able to get a mind-body gratitude Reiki session, and it was amazing. I entered her giveaway and won another
building what it means to sustain the Black family. And not even the Black family, the brown family, any families of color. That's who we're prioritizing. And we love all people. We're going to respect all people. We're not going to deny you at the door. You can come hang with us. You can come chill with us and everything. But we're choosing to prioritize people of color in this particular space. Okay? They've never been prioritized. Just look at the models of other organizations. It's not enough, you know? We have a few that we can name here today. We love Sugar Hill Gang, the Victoria Project. Get these ladies prepared with me. Ready on
of Mother Earth, and I also dabble in birth work.
So this event was super fun-filled, and it went on for a pretty long time. So we had a cocktail hour, and the cocktail hour was great because it gave us time to like decompress and also jump into the evening part of the session. By this time, Indy is knocked out, but it's such a vibe, and I love that I had a place to lay her down, and I was just around other mamas, and babies were there, and like everyone felt comfortable being themselves, breastfeeding, relaxing, just taking in the vibes as well as sharing. Indy and Mama, look, and Daddy. So now it's time for this projector to get her energy cleanse. So I scheduled the Limpia towards the end of the well-being day, and I'm so happy. So enjoy watching me get a Limpia. This is a very beautiful indigenous way to be taking video. Do you want to say a little bit about what you guys do?
Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, so this is like a Meshuga style energy cleanse. And what it is essentially it helps us clear stagnant energy. It helps bring more of an energetic realignment, attunement. We use different things like herbs, like rosemary, to sacred smoke like copal, all the way to different sound instruments like these bowls, to different wind instruments, just to help bring a bit more grounding, bring a bit more presence and realignment. So this is the Aztec Mexica medicine that we carry in our lineage that we're passing forward today.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Space, and so I'm really anchored to like stay in education, stay in craft management, stay in doing and diversifying the way that I make money, so I never have are doing a beautiful class called Eco-Sensual. It's a 3-day experience in Temecula, my homegirl's property, 5-acre ceremony-friendly house. She's Asian too, it's not oily. And she's hosting us there, so if anyone...
So I'll be honest, I was a little distracted because of the sounds in the room, but I think this was a really beautiful part of the cleanse, is being able to see the difference in my energy. Even though I was still in a space that was filled with people, I still noticed the energetic shift in myself once finishing the cleanse. And even as you can see, my posture changed a lot. I felt a lot lighter afterwards, and I wasn't necessarily too phased after about sounds and things. Plus the event was wrapping up, so it wasn't necessarily as loud or as busy as it was during sessions and workshops during the day. So doing this closer to the end of the day, it was really good because I just felt like by the time I got home, my energy was grounded. I felt light, and I felt like I was able to share my energy, but I also didn't take any energy home. In human design, projector aura types like myself, we do not have a defined sacral center, and that means that we do not naturally have tons of physical energy to exert when we do things. And that's why it's really important that our auric fields are clear and that we are able to manage our energy and our time and all of those things, resources, etc., because our energy is so potent and we are meant to guide, but we also have to be in alignment and not necessarily feel all the energy of the people, places, and things around us in order to be the guides and truth sharers and seers that we are. And another point I want to add is that if you are someone who is highly sensitive or intuitive, it is imperative for you to understand the spiritual practices of your origin and your background, and learning those practices to protect yourself, to clear your energy, to also be in alignment, because these indigenous practices, especially when they are from your background, they're literally meant to help you and guide you as well as protect you throughout your life. So it kind of reminds me of some of the herbs and things that my family has told me to have. I grew up with Jamaican heritage. So with that, understanding why and diving deeper into herbs that can help us with abortion, and herbs that can help us for physically cleansing our body, getting rid of mucus from our bodies, emotionally cleansing ourselves. When we start working with flower essences, I feel like it has dramatically changed my life as well as the lives of many people in the room that I'm sharing here, because a lot of people in this community are just very much in alignment with going back to practices of the earth, connecting with others, using our resources for the betterment of ourselves as well as the planet. And when you are in spaces like that, it really helps you to be conscientious and remind you of your passion, your purpose, and how best to use your creative energy. After the Limpia, I treated myself to this Calexico canna-infused drink and some musical sounds by Narde. This is an amazing artist. Her music just bops, for real. Lizzie Jeff comes out to perform, and honestly, the night was just a vibe. It was a really great way to end the night and set positive intention.
My peace is ceremony as I reach these achievements on the brink of expansion, abundance, balance, and health. At the ancestors bank, the generational wealth, I'm cashing out. Ooh, taking up the space, take up spaces. It's something about making wishes with a bunch of goddesses in their essence energy, twirling hips and swirling cheeks. You feel me?
Y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, comment below what you're manifesting in 2024 and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to check out my sea moss shop where I make plant-based good for the collective, and stay in touch at With Love Cole on all platforms. Peace.